going on, Mile High City? Welcome back to Broncos Country News. I'm your host and anchor, Caleb Malden. The Denver Broncos are officially now 3-0, having beat the New York Jets 26-0 on Sunday, and the Broncos are looking in pretty good shape. Sitting at 3-0, we're officially tied for first in the West. We're tied with the Raiders, who are also 3-0. Chiefs are in last at 1-2, and the Chargers are in second place at 2-1. So, all that said, let's get into it. There's a lot to discuss here. First off, let's give a huge shout out to that defense. Pitching a shutout, sacking Zach Wilson multiple times, Von Miller getting in there. Caden Stearns with his first ever pick as a rookie. Nice job, Caden Stearns. Justin Simmons gets his first pick of the season. The defense, no complaints. This defense is so legit. It's hard not to like what I'm seeing from this defense. It's stupid how good they are. Vic Fangio and Ed Donatello have done a fantastic job with this defense, and I can't wait to see some of these young guys play. Of course, we're still not going to have Bradley Chubb for some time, which means we're going to have to lean more on Malik Reed and Baron Browning and Jonathan Cooper and whatever. They did a fine job plugging in at linebacker this week. I'm excited to see how they go next week against Baltimore. That's going to be interesting. Offense. I loved the first half. I said we needed a fast start in the first half. I got exactly what I wanted. First half, first drive, boom, 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 touchdown. All right, 7-0. And then second drive, okay, field goal, nothing great. But you know what? Up to nothing. Then to close out the half, boom, 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 touchdown. And I'm starting to think to myself, all right, this is what I wanted to see from Pat Shurmur. You're getting the running game going, you're pounding away. I mean, Teddy didn't throw a touchdown, but it's okay, he didn't need to. I mean, Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon were pounding away. Javonte gets a touchdown, Melvin gets a touchdown. I'm just thinking to myself, man, we're in good shape. We got this, and I thought for sure we're going to hang at least 30 on the Jets. And then Pat shuts down the offense in the second half, and just field goals. In fact, I'm convinced the Broncos probably only score one field goal if it isn't for the Stearns pick and the Simmons pick. I'm convinced of that. And it's a little infuriating because maybe it's just because it's the Jets. Maybe they didn't want to exploit too much ahead of their game with Baltimore, or maybe it is the fact that some of the starters went down, and we'll get to that in a bit. But it felt like in the second half, Pat Shurmur put the offense in park, borderline reverse. Like they were running the ball a lot. Teddy hardly threw it. They were just running the play. They were using up the play clock. They were just chewing up tons of time. And I don't know. It felt like I don't know. I loved the first half and I didn't love the second. It's almost like a flip of what we've seen the past 2 weeks, where not a fast start but a good finish. This week, fast start, slow finish. And it's like, you can't do that. You gotta finish at the same speed. You had such a good game plan in the first half. They were pounding the rock. Teddy was throwing the ball fine. He was throwing the ball well. They were getting the ball down the field. They were scoring. Then the second half, they just shut down. I don't know why. And I hope Pat doesn't do that against Baltimore. I hope he doesn't do that against Cleveland or Dallas or Washington. He better be able to run the ball effectively. Or even Vegas when we play them, because we play them before the bye week. See, I like what I'm seeing from Teddy, but it feels like some of these Shurmur game plans are getting bailed out by Teddy. Like, there are some game plans where I'm like, I don't know what Pat is calling here or what Pat's doing, but Teddy makes it work. So it feels like Pat is literally being held up and saved by Teddy Bridgewater. And God bless him, because, I don't know. It's not working. I mean, the run game finally got going, and then they started running a little too much, and I just feel like if they took the handcuffs off a little bit, this offense could score 30 points a game. I really feel like they could. I don't know, Teddy's playing really well, and it felt like that second half, they just put Teddy in handcuffs. And it's hard not to like what I've seen from him so far. He's played pretty well. I mean, he was just okay on Sunday. He wasn't fantastic. He was just okay, but it's okay. That's enough to beat the Jets. I don't know. I hope that this is still some things to adjust. I mean, the Broncos played pretty sloppy, I'll be real. They had, obviously there was the Javonte Williams fumble, and I don't know what was going on with Noah Fant on that one. Noah Fant didn't really have a great day. I mean, dude had as many penalties as he did catches. So, obviously we lost KJ Hamler for the season. He tore his ACL, which, that sucks. And we still don't have Judy for a few more games. They brought in David Moore. They signed him off the Raiders practice squad. He was on the Seattle Seahawks for a good while. I know there was talks about bringing in Josh Gordon. I was never, on board with that. I'm down for, trading for, John Brown from the Raiders. He's a decent slot receiver. You could plug him in. He's got decent speed. I thought about maybe Denzel Mims because he's a really good, talented young receiver, and the Jets, they aren't even using him. So I'd say trade for Denzel Mims. I think that'd be an okay option. I don't know. I feel there are a few options out there at wide receiver that we could definitely go for, and I would like to see the Broncos go for it. Obviously, we'll see how this week pans out. Maybe they'll just bring up Cleveland or Williams from the practice squad. Or maybe Kendall Hinton, because Hinton's not a bad wide receiver option. I'd take Kendall Hinton. We also had two big losses. We lost both Dalton Reisner and Graham Glasgow. That's both of our starting guards out, so it's looking likely, like against Baltimore, we're going to start Netani Moody and Quinn Meinertz. And, of course, that's for the Ravens game, and I'll get to that when I do that game preview, but Pyrrhic victory. Man. Can we just have, one season where we don't have vital injuries at key positions? One season! What was last year not enough? Where we lost basically half of our defense, our entire secondary, lost our quarterback for a while, lost a good chunk of the starting O-line, lost some wide. We lost our best wideout in court. We lost Vaughn. Last year wasn't enough. We got taken out more injuries. Oh, God. Again, you can escape 3-0 with these injuries against bad teams, but I don't know how we're going to do against... Baltimore's going to be interesting, and that's going to be a video all its own, of course. Look out for that preview video. That's going to be an interesting game. And here's the thing. I get some of the people saying, this team isn't legit and all that. I'm not saying that, they're right, but I understand. Granted, the first three opponents that the Broncos have beaten have a combined record of 0-9. The Giants aren't very good. The Jets obviously aren't very good. And the Jags definitely aren't very good. But you got to win the games. Would you rather be 0-3? What? You don't want the wins? 3-0. Enjoy 3-0. I'm not saying we're legit. I'm not saying we're frauds. We can't declare that yet. I said this back in my preview video. You cannot declare them frauds or legit. You got to let that play out. We got to run a 7-game gauntlet now going into the bye week. So this is going to be very telling. But if we can run 4-3 down this gauntlet, be at 7-3 hitting the bye week, it's not a bad option. Going 7-3 into the bye week, and then you got, of course, then it gets really tough because then you got all your divisional games. You got the Chargers twice, you got the Raiders again, you got the Chiefs twice. So that's not going to be easy, but it's winnable. Guys, let's just enjoy the wins. I understand. No one's saying that we're a Super Bowl team. We're not. But 3-0 is 3-0. We have some things to address. Like I've said, my main issue is Pat. And Tom McMahon had a bad special teams play because apparently we refused to fire him. But you know what? Let's just take a breath. We're 3-0. Enjoy the win. All right? Simple as that. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. Please know your thoughts down in the comments below. Look out for the Ravens preview video. Let me know what you thought of the game, what you like to see out of Denver. Anyways, that's it for me. Broncos Country 303. I'll see you guys later.